In an extraordinary display of transatlantic political solidarity, thousands of British supporters gathered in central London to celebrate what they believe to be Donald Trump's electoral success. The gathering, which drew participants from across the United Kingdom, transformed the capital streets into a sea of red caps and American flags, intermingled with Union Jacks. The demonstration, which began in the early hours of the morning, saw supporters converging on central London, many wearing the iconic Make America Great Again merchandise and carrying banners expressing support for the US president.
Our message to Donald Trump and the United States and every American who's watching this: your election in November is far bigger than your country, okay? Donald Trump is needed in this world to bring back peace. His leadership is needed to save the West.
The crowd's enthusiasm was palpable as they chanted, "We love you, Mr. President," and various slogans criticizing what they termed the mainstream media's lies. The rally reflected a growing phenomenon of international populist solidarity where political movements transcend national boundaries. These British supporters, identifying themselves as patriots, expressed their belief that Trump's political ideology resonates far beyond American shores, representing what they see as a global movement against establishment politics. Throughout the day, speakers took turns addressing the crowd from a makeshift stage, each emphasizing their distrust of traditional media outlets and expressing confidence in alternative news sources. The participants frequently referenced social media platforms and alternative news websites as their preferred sources of information, claiming these provide what they consider to be more accurate coverage of political events. The gathering attracted attention from both supporters and critics, with some observers noting the unusual sight of British citizens so passionately invested in American politics. The demonstrators, however, argued that political developments in the United States have profound implications for Britain and the wider world, justifying their intense interest and support. Many rally participants expressed their views on what they perceived as parallel political situations in both countries. They drew comparisons between their skepticism of British mainstream media and their distrust of American news outlets, suggesting a common thread of media criticism that spans both nations. The supporters frequently cited examples of what they believed to be biased reporting, though these claims often contrasted with documented facts and official records. The event organizers, who coordinated the gathering through social media and messaging apps, emphasized the importance of what they called people-purveyed news and citizen journalism. They encouraged participants to share their own photos and videos of the rally, creating a parallel narrative to traditional media coverage of the event. The demonstration also highlighted the complex relationship between British and American conservative movements. Speakers at the rally frequently referenced shared values and common political goals, suggesting a kind of ideological alliance that transcends national boundaries. Many participants expressed hope that Trump's political influence would inspire similar movements in Britain and across Europe. Local authorities maintained a visible but measured presence throughout the day, ensuring public safety while allowing the demonstration to proceed peacefully. Despite the large turnout, the gathering remained largely orderly, with only minor incidents reported. The Metropolitan Police later confirmed that the event concluded without any significant disturbances. The rally also attracted attention from various political observers and analysts who noted the significance of such a large gathering of British citizens expressing strong support for an American political figure. Some experts suggested this reflects a broader trend of political movements becoming increasingly international in scope, facilitated by social media and digital communication. Throughout the day, participants shared personal stories about why they support Trump and what his political message means to them. Many spoke of feeling disconnected from traditional political institutions and mainstream media, finding comfort in what they describe as a global community of like-minded individuals. They frequently emphasized themes of nationalism, sovereignty, and what they term traditional values. The demonstration also featured discussions about various political issues that resonated with the crowd, including immigration policy, economic nationalism, and criticism of globalization. Supporters drew parallels between these issues in both British and American contexts, suggesting common solutions based on their interpretation of Trump's political philosophy. The gathering attracted a diverse range of participants, from young social media activists to retired veterans, all united in their support for Trump and their criticism of mainstream media coverage. Many expressed frustration with what they perceive as biased reporting of political events, both in Britain and America, and called for greater public skepticism of traditional news sources. As the day progressed, the rally took on a festival-like atmosphere, with supporters sharing food, music, and stories. Some participants travelled considerable distances to attend, demonstrating the strength of their conviction and the draw of what they see as a significant political movement. The event also highlighted the role of social media in modern political movements, with participants actively documenting and sharing their experiences online. This created a real-time narrative that spread well beyond the physical confines of the rally, reaching supporters unable to attend in person. As the gathering concluded, organisers hailed it as a success and promised similar events in the future. They emphasised the importance of maintaining momentum and continuing to build what they described as a global movement for political change. The rally serves as a testament to the global reach of contemporary political movements and the power of social media to unite like-minded individuals across national boundaries. It also raises questions about the future of traditional political allegiances and the increasing internationalization of domestic political movements. As participants dispersed, many expressed determination to continue their support and activism, suggesting that this gathering might be part of a larger pattern of international political organization and expression. The event demonstrated how political movements can transcend national boundaries, creating communities of supporters united by shared beliefs and common causes, regardless of their geographic location. This gathering in London represents more than just a political rally. It symbolises the evolving nature of political movements in an interconnected world, where supporters can unite across oceans, sharing ideas and organising demonstrations through digital platforms. As the world watches the approaching American election, events like this suggest that its impact and influence extend far beyond American shores, resonating with supporters and critics alike across the global political landscape.